Hey everybody, welcome back to Falcon Plays. Where did everybody go? No, it's not the name of the game, obviously. It's Dead in Bermuda. All of my people already have their jobs ready to go. I already set this off camera so we can just get the ball rolling here today in day 40. You guys are exploring, obviously. You're doing a little bit of harvesting. You guys are fishing together. PM portion, we will send Jacob and Bob and Ileana back to the campfire, having a little powwow there, and they'll be fine for now. Ileana's doing some research. And dudes over here have to finish up the infirmary today. PM, they rest and get some of their fatigue back because it's actually kind of high. Your depression's really high too, Yuri. We have to take care of that pretty soon too, my friend. Anyway, we also have a map to check out, so let's do that really quickly. Is this going to be the fabled Pollo? No, it's a fabled axe, as a matter of fact, so I'll pick this up and we have an axe. Okay. Well, we have an axe. I'm not sure what we would use that for, but sure, whatever. I mean, we already had an axe technically. We have like a second one. Wait, unless it's like one of those using items, maybe? Let's find out. Open inventory. Does it make me stronger? Nope. It's just a typical old axe. Alright, well. Let's go forward. I was hoping for something better than that. Alrighty, infirmary is up and running. Let's see, we finished crafting the recipe infirmary. We crafted a place where the sick and the wounded can be treated. We will need drugs and bandages for that and a proficient doctor. You can now assign one character to each patient's slot, one for injury and one for sickness to heal them, provided you also assign a medic and have the corresponding items, bandages, or drugs. Alrighty, cool. Cool. That's up and running. The last thing I need to do now is just the hunting. And I guess we'll probably do it after all. I mean, it'll give them something to do meanwhile. Yuri leveled up. That's a really high fatigue going on there, guys. I will take care of that pretty soon. Yuri's depression, too. That's up to 71. I think she's working on the last research, by the way. So once she's done with that, we are done here. 8 fish is really good to see. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll have you have a little bit of a campfire talk in the PM portion. Alice, 5 fruit. Love it. Thank you very much. Girls, maybe an entire new map would be great. Come on. Yeah. No surprise there. Alrighty. Really good morning time. I like what we did here. So your fatigue is kind of high, right? We're having the boys rest here today. We'll see how we play this one out. I'm thinking you guys have to get some rest, but then this guy's depression's kind of high too, isn't it? Well, let's deal with the level up first, and then we'll deal with everything else. So 8 skill points to toss around. Once we're done with the crafting, which is going to be really soon, we're not going to need that anymore. So I'm thinking we start leveling up his stealth and his fighting. That should be pretty useful going forward. So maybe start doing it now, as a matter of fact. Harvesting, he's not a bad cook as well. Scavenging, also pretty decent in that. Let's see here. Stealth is going to be based on what? Stealth is based on, well, let's see here. Nothing really, right? Yeah. Well, what about fighting? Yeah. Alrighty, let's just go cooking and dry meals, crafting, which we're almost done with anyway. Exploring, gathering, yeah, constitution. So I'm thinking we just level up stealth at this point. He already has some pretty decent strength on him anyway, and then we'll go with stealth and fighting as a backup. So for now, though, we definitely need some of this. Alrighty, there you go, Yuri. Let's also send you over to the... No, Yuri. Send you over to the sleeping area to get some rest, and then same with you, over to the sleeping area. Okay. Ileana, before you finish that up, PM portion, I need you to have a talk with Bob and with Jacob. I mean, honestly, I don't think Bob doesn't have to be involved, obviously. Excuse me, Jacob, come over here. But because of his depression, so at least I throw him over here. My main concern is them getting along better. Not really Bob, but he's only here because he has some pretty high depression himself. Alice, you are going to rest tomorrow morning for tonight. You have to dry some meals for us, so there you go. And, oh, injuries, right. You know what? Instead of resting, girls, how about you treat some oh, actually, wait a minute. I don't think Winters can treat herself. And we already treated Julia with the flower bit, remember? So she's okay. Huh. Alrighty. Go add one more map, I'm gonna say. Right? Maybe? 18 fruit? Yeah, just go add one more map. I think this is fine. Here's the infirmary as well. We'll deal with some of the infirmary stuff tomorrow. Right now, I just want to get this out of the way, but let's also find out what we uncovered in this map. A hidden trap. Oh, whoa, thankfully the game let me know it's a trap, so I don't just stick my hand in there. I could place bait over here too, though. I would probably need legit meat for that. That's the reason why we need hunting then. No, I'm not going to search it, because that's going to ruin the trap entirely. So, okay, well, that's that. Let's go ahead and inspect it, though. Some leaves on the ground. Hardly hide a big hole. Doesn't seem like a very efficient trap to you. Yeah? Back to the camp it is. Alrighty, guys, let's go forward, then. How many dried meats? All of them? Only 6, huh? Eh. So we're gonna have 2 fish left over, which might go bad. So we might use those overnight. Depression down to 0, depression down to 3, and fatigue down to 0. Oh, come on, guys. I need Bob and Ileana not to hate each other. Fatigue, you know, can still use a little bit more help, but we'll probably rest them out one more time. And another map. Excellent. Girls know what they're doing. Pretty high fatigue. You guys will get some rest in the morning tomorrow. Alrighty. And we have another map to look forward to as well. Day 40? What do we have here? You look completely exhausted during my... Is Alejandro running around just giving massages to old ladies over here? This scumbag. I mean, I can't really hate him, you know. Hate the player. I mean, hate the game, not the player, right? Is that how it goes? Or is it hate the player, not the game? I don't want to hate him, though. He knows what he's doing. He's being the Casanova of the island over here. Which makes sense, you know, with a name like Alejandro. Look at that little haircut. No, it doesn't even button up his shirt. He knows what he's doing. Anyway, let's start feeding some people here. I'm going to risk some sickness for this, but that's okay. I will toss this over to Yuri, bring it up to 1. I have a few extra medicinal herbs, so I'm going to use that on you. Maybe twice? Yeah, there you go. Sickness is up to 2%. He's the only person with sickness, mind you. I've been being really vigilant about tossing medicinal herbs so the sickness doesn't go up. So I'll just give him an herb tomorrow and he'll be fine. At least we have his hunger out of the way now. Everybody else is kind of really hungry, so Bobby, Jacob, and Ileana. And for the rest of you guys, I think we're just going to toss some fruit around. We have a lot of fruit anyway, so we might as well conserve some of these dried meals in case we're not sure what to look forward to down the line. So this will kind of keep us in check, I would say. Boom. Excuse me. Alice, have the fruit! There you go. And 1 on old Jacob here. Oh, and we need 1 more for her. Okay, that's good. 6 fruit left over, and we have 8 dried meals still saved up. Pretty good. Let's go forward. I am doing relatively fine with the food, I have to say. That's not even a concern right now. Thankfully, we're having some pretty good fishing expeditions recently, so that's okay. Bob, speaking of fishing, that's what you're going to go do. Jacob, much the same. Get on over there. Ileana, back to researching. The last research, there you go. And Alice, you definitely need some rest this time around. So we'll place you here. Fellas, you're gonna rest, but you're also gonna have a little bit of a chat here because Yuri has such a low discussion ability that the prince is gonna go down really slow. I almost feel like using an item on him. We should have something for depression, I want to say. That's not a crystal, mind you. Oh, we need to also give you the medicinal herb. There you go, buddy. Alrighty. Anything for depression here? This is for fatigue and hunger, medicine, which we'll probably use on somebody soon. I guess we'll probably use the medicine magazine on the backup healer, because we'll probably need more than 1, right? Maybe? We'll see. We have nothing for depression. That's actually quite surprising to me. We could take a risk with the rum bottle. It would make you considerably sicker if it goes the bad way here. But if we trigger that, then I would probably have to use this, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's take a risk. Constitution skill went up by 1. Yuri's hunger went down to 0. Depression went from 42 to 49. Oh, man. That's no good. That's no good. I was hoping for the depression decrease here. You know what? I'm just going to have you rest over here at the campfire for a while. There's nothing that we have to build other than the hunting bench, right? So you guys would just have your little powwow here. Yeah. You are going to rest, you are going to fish, and girls, you might as well get your rest now, I want to say. This will probably be the best time to do it, because we have enough room up here. And then we'll start treating injuries with... Oh, wait a minute. Injuries at 30, okay. Winters, when you're done resting, we're going to send you over to the Infirmary. I don't even think we have the items for clearing injuries, though, but I guess we'll find out soon. And you're researching. Alrighty, I think we're ready to go here. Oh, we have that map to check out, which is up here. And we found ourselves a hollow tree. Let's go ahead and... Nope, not that, but we'll do an inspect first. A big carved tree, the space inside is so large that you could sleep in it. And you don't want to do it. It's full of darkness and spiders and whatnot. Yeah, I don't blame you. You tell me there's a place with insects in it, and I avoid it like the plague. So we're going to scavenge over here with Homeboy, I guess. Injuries at 18, injuries at 30. Yeah, we got to go with Alejandro now. When Yuri's injury is a bit too high. Come on, Alejandro. We failed. No surprise. Big-ass rabbit attacking me. Significant damage. You search inside the tree. In the dark places, hoping you won't get bitten. We found a lucky charm, a skull, and some soy sprouts, and that's about it. Okay. What is the lucky thing for again? I forget. Scavenging, right. That's actually pretty good for somebody like Alejandro, right? So Alejandro, we will go ahead and up your scavenging ability one more time. There you go, my friend. Alrighty. Injuries and the PM portion, guys, so don't worry. So I think we're ready to go. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Let's go forward here. Research almost done. Just about done over here with Ileana. Come on, guys, depression down. You know, it's going to take him a bit longer for a fact, but that's Yuri for you. Depression goes down really slowly. Had a good chat over here. Girls, what you got? Down to 3, down to 0, and, yeah, 12. Good chat. A lot of fish. A lot of fish. 7 fish is good enough. Excellent. We might just have Alice cook legit this time around and not do the dried meals, because I seem to be capping at 6 dried meals as opposed to using up everything that we do have. So, yeah, we might just have her make her some regular meals instead. So, Alice, let's come over here and have you cook regularly for today. Your depression is relatively high, your injury is relatively high. I'm not sure who's going to treat Winters, but I guess we'll find out. Winters, let's send you over to Medicus number 1. Alrighty, who needs some treatment? You are relatively injured, but you're depressed still as well. What do we take care of first? Well, we'll do this. Let's take care of Alejandro first because Homeboy is still depressed. We're gonna need bandage. Do we have bandages? Could have sworn we have rags, I think, right? But not bandages? Yeah, we have fabric, just don't have the bandages. Okay, so never mind. Don't we have drugs? Need some drugs. Don't we have drugs? We have drugs. No, I mean, yeah, we have drugs right here. Yeah. So, why is it telling me otherwise? Need some drugs, need a bandage? I guess it'll still tell you that, but if you have them, it'll just apply, and if you don't have it, it'll be like, hey, idiot, you don't have that item. Okay, that's fine. So, since nobody's really sick, we're being pretty cool about that. I guess we won't treat any injuries after all, because we need bandages. I think you have to unlock it through Ileana, and then you could build it if I'm correct, unless we already unlocked that. But when you have drugs, this will probably be bandages down here. So, Ileana, finish that up so we can get those bandages up and running. And then, Alejandro, you're injured, fatigue. Injury's relatively high, but we can't deal with it. Just have a chat with this guy. That's fine. You cook. Winters, the only thing you need to do is what? Depression. Let's toss you over here. How are you doing? Depression 11? Let's toss you over here. I could forego scavenging one more map today. And then the boys will also be tossed over here. We'll have a big group powwow. Hopefully everybody gets along. Jacob, play nice, dog. Researching, cooking, everybody else have a day off. Or a portion of the day off. Let's go forward. I'm relatively content with that. Oh, come on, Ileana. Well, at least we got a level so we can start leveling up her second thing. I think we'll probably make her a backup medic. 7 tasty meals. Excellent. That's what I was hoping for. Agility +1. 22 fatigue. Come on, guys. Give me a good one. Discussion +1. Depression down to 0. 29. We're getting there. Discussion +1. 0 depression. Discussion +1. 14. Still a bit high. Down to 0. And Alejandro fatigue. Come on, guys. Give me a good relationship boost here. We have wise. Knowledge skill progresses faster. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Alrighty, day 41, or night 41. There are too many useless people on this camp. It's an objective waste of resources. If we want to survive, we need to cut off the bad seeds. And that's a decision we need to take now. Not when it will be too late. But the others can't make decisions like this. They are not ready. That's why they'll all die in the end. I must take action myself. And I know exactly which bad seed I should get rid of. Oh, no. -15 towards Ileana. No! Dog, stop it. The reason why I'm having you guys talk is because I don't need you killing anybody. Alrighty, we have tasty meals over here. We have to use these now. That's the reason why I made them. So, 17, 18, 18, 16, and 14. 13, and there you go. Alrighty, and now we just toss this over here. This is good. Excellent, that worked out quite swell. The only person a bit hungry is homeboy up here. It's only 7% too, so he should be okay. Let's go next. And fire intensity, I forgot all about that. Let's go ahead and stoke this fire up right now. We have 2 wood for it, we might as well use all of it up. We have to go search for some more items as well. Okay. Ileana has a level. Let's go into skills 15 as a matter of fact. Great, let's start working on your medicine, which is, oof, terrible. But hey, you have 15 points per level, so maybe that'll increase it faster. Medicine is dictated by healing. Decreases when healing, right? Agility, Constitution. Yeah. It does seem like we definitely have to... Agility, yeah. She has really low medic abilities, but still, it's better than nothing. Is she like the... Other than Winters, who's a good medic? Nobody. So yeah, you know what? She's... Oh, Alice has a 30 already. But yeah, honestly, considering how fast Liana levels up, or how many skill points she gets, medicine is probably the best thing. We could get her up to 40 next level. So yeah, that's not too bad. Alrighty, so you're fine over here. Let me have you finish that research up so we can start making the bandages. Hey, Bob, or Jacob. Let me holla at you over here for a minute, Playboy. How are you doing here? Negative 74. Okay. Luckily, the small increases that we've been doing kind of negated that little terrible event we had at nighttime, because it brought it down by 15 and we're down to negative 74, which is essentially what we started off with before I started having him work on the relationship. So, luckily the small boost I've been doing did kind of help that a little bit, so that's fine. Julia, you are going to go back to exploring the map, right? Because everything else on you, excuse me, Julia, let me select you. Yeah, everything on you is fine. Cool. No kidding, baby. No, but really, stop it, Falcon. Stop oogling a drawing of a woman. Winters is depressed, injury. I keep you here a bit longer just to deal with that depression. Bob, you have to fish, no question about it. Yuri, still depressed, we'll keep you here for a bit longer, dog. And you have to start looking for items already, so let's put you over here to gather. And we'll do no particular focus again. That usually does pretty well for us, other than stone. For some reason, stone supply is really low with that one. Jacob, you come over here and fish one more time. You guys deal on your own depressions, and that's cool. Oh, Alice, you are not cooking right now in the morning. Do we deal with your fatigue now, or do we have you find some fruit? I'm thinking some fruit wouldn't be too bad. So, yes. Let's go forward. Yeah, alrighty. Good. 100. Alrighty, that should be the bandages. Excellent. Alrighty, so we can now craft those. We have now already read many times every single book we had managed to salvage from the plane. Reading them again wouldn't do anything more than waste our precious time now. The action research of the library is no longer available. Alrighty, good. So we're done with researching altogether, which is the reason why we're taking her down to medic path. Depression done over here. Excellent. Didn't have a good day out, huh? Alrighty. Guys, come on. 11! Oh, I love you too. Thank you very much. What do we have here, Alice? Alice, come on. Good fruit. Level 6, good. 4 fruit, I'll take it. Alejandro, mucho items, pleaso. 1 stone, 2 rope. That was actually a really terrible scavenge on your part, my friend. And 70. And I'll have you do that one more time. Winters is ready to run now. Well, not run, but she's no longer depressed. The only thing she's dealing with now is injuries. So, we don't need 2 people scavenging for the next area, so I'm thinking we place you here. Alice, you're going to come over here, and with 11 fresh fish, I'm thinking... more dried meals would be fine. So we'll have you come over here, and let's level you up here really quickly. 7 points to toss around. I don't think we need a backup thing for her, because her thing is always, like, just cooking and doing a little bit of everything else, right? So cooking, that should stay high up. 45 efficiency. I mean, we could even max that if we wanted to. But she does do a bit of, what, scavenging for us as well? Yeah, she does, so... maybe... Constitution is going to be... Agility's for cooking. She does get relatively tired cooking, but we only cook once a day. Scavenging, she does scavenge for us as well. Let's go ahead and just go to 95 cooking. And what am I doing at 1 point, really? Sure, scavenging, there you go, whatever. It's just 1 point. Alrighty, you are gonna go ahead and cook that stuff. Ileana, you're done with the researching, correct? So, Medic's gonna be your backup. Meanwhile, you do any medicine stuff. I don't know what else to do with you, meanwhile. Other than just be our other person to talk with people with, because cooking's pretty terrible. I mean, I could send you... Oh, today's the PM portion, right? You have to talk to, Jacob, so he doesn't kill you. Yuri is still depressed, so we'll keep Yuri over here as well. Bob and Jacob, let's have you come to the fire here for tonight. Alright, so you're cooking, you guys are having a powwow, you are searching for items, you're searching for fruit. And you know what, dog? I need you to start searching for... Instead of doing the miscellaneous thing, let's just focus on wood here for today. What's the... 4 to 8. Let's just do no particular focusing. And you're gonna find a new map for me, and Winter's gonna do some harvesting. Okay, this is good. PM portion, right? We didn't discover any new map, let's go forward. Cool, so 7 dried meals. We're gonna have 4 fish left over for tonight. We might use those as regular meals and then just sacrifice the herbs for it. Depression down to 0, 0. Discussion plus 1. Let's click to fast forward this here a little bit. Oh, good! Good powwow, guys. I saw an 18, I saw a few 9s. Excellent. Fruit and fatigue a little bit high up. Come on, dog. I need a bunch of wood. 2 is really terrible. 3 stone, 2 rope. Ugh. Medicinal plant 0. Wow, dog, you're doing really bad with the no focus here. And that's going to be a new map for us. Alright, good. And 42, night. Let's see what happens here today. No killing, please. Julia doesn't seem to care about your daughter. Is she really your wife? Second one. First one died long ago. Sorry for your loss. Poor girl raising up without the guidance of a caring mother. I can't imagine that. Between you not saying much with a shady past and certainly bad company and that Julia, it's a miracle Ileana didn't end up in jail already. I'm not judging you, but can we call that a family? Is Ileana happy? She is a victim of your bad choices as a parent, you know? Wow. Alice is just fucking hashtag shots fired over here. Every happy family resembles one another. Every unhappy family is unhappy with its own way. She had nothing to say with that one. One thing is sure, I won't let a little girl handle this hell alone. I'll help her any way I can. So their opinion of each other is even worse now, and depression went really high up on Yuri. Oh, thanks a lot, Alice. I've been working on this depression, it was almost completely done, and now it's back up again. That is swell. Alrighty. Hungry parties. We have 4 fish left over. I think we toss this over here. As a matter of fact, maybe even twice. And we'll use a medicinal herb on you, and we'll use it on one more person as well. I guess we go after Ileana, who's at 19. Oh, it didn't go up on her. Perfect. And... can we have the same luck with Bobby? No. Alright, so we'll use 2 medicinal herbs tomorrow to take care of those sicknesses, and now we just toss dried meals around. I'm actually really quite content with our food supplies. Now, I think we conserve this dried meals, and we use some fruit over here, because all we need is like 2 to kind of take care of these people. So 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1 for Bob. That's looking great. 12 dried meals, 10 fruit. Alrighty, go forward. Fire intensity is looking pretty low here. Don't worry, I got wood for that. Don't look downstairs, ladies. Convert. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go, 92. Alrighty. Back to fishing. You guys know the routine at this point. Don't gotta tell you anything. Hey. Excuse me, Jacob. Oh, you wanna go back to that spot? Get your ass back over here, my friend. Don't tell me you're not fishing today. Ileana, you are gonna be our resident psychiatrist. He is hanging out around the fire here for now. Yuri, well, you have to hang out here a bit longer, unfortunately. Hey, you. I'm done with your terrible wood intake. Sounds really terrible. No, but really, I am. So, focus on wood now. You are... Did you find a map for me, or no? You found one, but yeah. So, you guys go back to doing that together, so you can find another one. You were going to focus on the wood, and you guys research, and then Alice, oh, you're tired already, huh? We'll actually bypass scavenging for fruit. We'll have her get some rest, and that's about it for all of us here today. Oh, you know what? We could make some bandages now for the injuries. Okay, 1 second. Hey, you. No, but we need wood. We're actually out of wood after stoking that fire. We soon have to get back to working on the bandages for the injuries, but for now, I guess we'll bypass it. Let's go check out this new map that we uncovered here. Near the beach, we found a moist suitcase. Let's go ahead and inspect it. You find a suitcase certainly coming from your plane crash. Does it belong to anyone who survived? Doesn't matter anymore. Not particularly. Let's go ahead and search it. We'll have Alejandro take care of this one, obviously. 75 scavenging. Probably not gonna pass this stealth check, but nope. More injury, of course. Don't worry, man. We'll have people healing up pretty soon, I assure you. What are we finding here? Oh, hey! More fabric for the bandages. That works out. Oh, painkillers, too. That was actually pretty good. You, my friend, let's see. We got a few items here. We got the, discussions for the Psycho magazines. Excellent. You know what? Your depression goes down really slowly, so I think you would probably benefit from 2 of these, my friend. It does, but you know what? Jacob's actually really terrible at discussion, and if I want him getting along better with, Homegirl over there, maybe this wouldn't be too bad on him as well. Because he does get pretty depressed fishing anyway, so it's not worst thing out there, right? So yeah, there you go. 2 over here. Painkiller. We can now use a painkiller. We have 3 of them, so you still need to rest that up. 42. Let's take care of those injuries now. I'm down to 22, at least for now. Then we'll use a bandage on you. Anybody else with high injury? I think Winters has a 30, right? Yeah. Oh, Homeboy's got a 41. Okay, never mind. We'll use this on you. And you're at 21, which is still relatively high. But I want to get out of the yellows here. And then she will basically do the bandages and wrap everybody else up completely. So I think those are actually some pretty useful pills to use up now. Alrighty. And you guys are going to search. You're going to scavenge for wood. And we go forward here in the AM portion. You guys are having another discussion. You're resting today. Let's go forward. Water supplies are critically low. Oh my god, I forgot all about that. Hey, let's bring this up then. 3 fruits going into the night. You know what, Winters, let's have you just scavenge for some fruit instead. Or harvest anyway. You're gonna explore by yourself. This is a bit better. Let's go forward. Wow. You know, water's never really been something that's really crossed my mind. I always feel like we have enough fruit, but hey, that was actually kind of scary. Good discussion on father and daughter. No surprise there. Fatigue down to 12. Good, you could cook tonight. A lot of fish, guys. 11 fresh fish. They continue to kill it together. Alrighty. And hopefully you kill it together and not kill somebody. Jacob! 5 fruit. Level up. Good. Good. That's really good for her medicine ability. We're actually trying to level up. Scavenging, what do you got here? 5 wood. I'll take it for now, at least for some fire intensity. Level up over here too. Great. We'll get you some rest pretty soon. And Julia probably won't explore anything by herself, but it'll get us close. 55, not too bad. Fatigue a bit high. Alrighty guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. I will set these people up for the PM portion, and we will come back. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.